My friend, how about time to look at a few tumbled rocks? And we got a mix of all kind of stuff today. But yeah, they all took a pretty good polish, and we'll take a look at a few of them and see what y'all think. I got a nice piece of crazy lace. The pattern is all pretty much white and gray, but man, it is crazy pattern. And it came out perfect. I like the way I scraped it down a little bit on with the saw end of the saw to try and get some of those to pop out. And it worked out pretty good on this one, I think. That's a beauty. I like it. Couple odd pieces of crazy lace. Good pattern though. Just different. And this one's really different, but pretty simple, but I like it. Another white and gray beauty, crazy lace. I like that pattern. This is a little railroad rock off a stutter dud. Didn't look like much on the outside, but it was different, so had a little bit of pattern right there. Opening up, and nothing crazy, but that's pretty cool for a little railroad rock, I think. This one here, another local rock, I think from the gravel landscaping rocks, but it was just too cool to leave on the ground. But it was on stutter dud. And I think it looks a lot better polished than it did, rough. But I mean, that's not bad for a little gravel landscaping rock. I like it. Another one from stutter dud. This is the tiger one, I think. It just looks different than everything else, so I had to look inside of it, and this is what it looked like on the inside. It looked pretty cool, I think. Yeah, nothing wrong with that, right? Whoa. That is cool. I like it. And most all these rocks are from stutter dud, and a lot of them are local. This was found in landscaping. It just looked, again, it looked too cool just to be laying on the ground. That was totally different than anything out there at the time. It looked like it would take a polish, and it did. It took a good shine. But look at the inside. Again, that was average. It may look better than average for a landscaping rock. Rough, but I mean, I think that's pretty cool polish. I like it. Okay, this one was out the Bahia bag, but I think it was just a piece of jasper. Didn't have a whole lot to it, but I wanted to see what was on the inside. You never know. And that's what was on it. It has a little bit of a pattern to it, but it's real light, but it shined up pretty nice. Not bad. Someone had sent me this a long time ago and wanted me, it was halfway polished, and they wanted me to try and polish it, and I put it in one step for a couple stages, and it really didn't polish much more than it was. And then I tried it, and I left it in for like 3 weeks. 4 weeks total, 2 different cycles, and it came out a lot better. It's not bad. I don't know what it is, but it came out a lot better than it was. This is a landscaping rock. I thought was some fossils in there, and I'm pretty sure it still is, but they really didn't come out that well. There's definitely stuff in there. Just don't know what it is. But it polished up good, so it's probably fossils. Someone had sent me this one a long time ago. They thought it was a Crowley, and I guess it could be, but it'd be the oddest color Crowley I've ever seen. But it definitely has Crowley looking pattern, and that's Crowley looking too. But it wasn't, this is from Arkansas, I think. But, I mean, it's pretty cool looking. If it's a Crowley, it's the first one I got this color. It looks like it. I don't know. What do y'all think? This is a Crowley I had found that was broken. Didn't have a lot of pattern on it, but has enough of it to identify it as a Crowley. But the other side is out of focus. Back in focus. It had a nice crystal pocket. I don't know what's going on with this camera. It had a really nice crystal pocket in it, so I just cut it off and evened it out and polished it, and it's cracked up right there, but it stayed on, so I don't know. It's pretty cool looking though. I like all that druzy in there. Alright, this is another one. It's a broken Crowley. It had a really good pattern on it. And I did the same thing. I trimmed it off straight, and look at that. That's a crazy pattern in there. That's a lot of pattern. Probably could make a nice cab out of that. Cut it one more time, but man, that is cool. I like it. And this is an unknown little piece of geode I found in the in landscaping. Thought it might have some pattern once I shined it up and cleaned it up, but it really didn't. But the inside is pretty cool. Got a lot of battery autos in there. And, I mean, not a bad little rock. And this was a Laker that Tim had sent me last year. Wasn't much on the outside, but it had this part right here, which was a lot. It was, couldn't even really see it. It was all covered in crud and everything, but it was it looked like it had potential, let's say that. I don't know what y'all thinking, but I think it does have a little potential in there, huh? That is cool. That is a cool agate. I like it. Alrighty. Thank y'all for watching. Like and subscribe.